on my mind for a few days, maybe a week, and I just wanted to talk about it. I had every intention of setting up my ring light and having a nice background and really making this a proper video, but my house is hectic, so I can think the best when I'm in my car. So I'm going to keep my eyes on the road, and I'm going to just talk to you guys like I would with my friends when we're driving. So you guys are my friends. Most of you I know personally, so this is just us two friends talking. So I had a conversation with Dave, my husband, the other day about how I'm not 100% sure if I am over my postpartum depression. Now, don't get me wrong, that does not mean I'm like crying every day or I am like, you know, need to go see a therapist, which if you do, that's totally fine. But what I'm getting at is the constant thought in the back of your mind that you're not doing enough, that you're not spending enough time with your child, that you're not giving them enough experiences, that you're not helping them learn enough, that you're not protecting them to your best ability. And I guess, I don't know if you would call that postpartum depression or if you would just call that mom guilt, but I'm always thinking this could be the last moment that I have with her, or, you know, what if tragically something happens and one of us dies in a car accident, or one of us, you know, you just don't know. You hear of these little kids getting cancer, and you hear all of these like terrible brain aneurysms, or getting kidnapped, or whatever it may be. And it's not like I sit there and I worry about it all the time, but I think that there is, in the back of my mind, a little fear that I'm not spending enough time with my daughter, and every moment could be the last. And I guess you should always live that way, like, you know, live to the fullest. But I don't know, is that mom guilt? I don't know. It's like I'm constantly teetering between so happy, so proud of Lucy, so incredibly in love with her, while also being so sad that she's getting bigger and she's not always going to be my little baby. And you know, it's not even that something bad's going to happen to her. I know that she's not always going to be my little girl. I know that she's going to have friends, and she's going to have her own life, and someday hopefully she gets married and falls in love and has her own family. And where does that leave me? That makes me sad to think about. And I know that's probably so, I don't even need to worry about that. She's not even a year and a half old yet. But, you know, I think about it. That kind of stuff, you know, it just makes me sad. I want her to be my little girl forever. I am very fortunate that I do get to spend as much time with her as I do. I get to be with her 4 days of the week. A lot of moms, they have to work full-time jobs, and they don't get as much time. Their babies are in daycare, and that's okay too. But for me, I want to spend every single moment that I can. Now, don't get me wrong. She annoys the crud out of me sometimes. There are days when I just cannot wait for Dave to get home and give me a little bit of a breather. But even when I feel like that, I still don't feel like I have enough time with her. I still feel like I'm gonna miss something, and she's gonna be a adult in the blink of an eye. I don't know. I don't know if that's how every parent feels. I watched Mallory Irvin's video about mom guilt, and it really resonated with me. So I just wanted to have this talk with you guys. Am I a crazy person for thinking all of this and for worrying about things that probably will never happen? I mean, I know she'll grow up, but getting snatched up or, you know, having some sort of freak health accident most likely won't happen. But I don't know, it's so weird. It's hard to put into words how you're happy and you're sad at the same time. You're happy to be their mom. You're happy that you get to live these experiences with them and see the world through their eyes and give them all the love that you can possibly give them. And you're also sad that the moment is so fleeting, that it's not going to be forever, and that, you know, you never know when that last breastfeeding session or that last snuggle or that last kiss on the lips or whatever, like, the fact that she's gonna be an adult someday and not need me literally breaks my heart apart. I hate it. I just don't want that to happen. Now, if you don't know me very well, I did not always have a good relationship with my mom. I went years without speaking to my mother, and that makes me sad, especially now that she has passed. She got cancer and she passed away a few years back, and so she never got to know her granddaughter, and that makes me sad too. But we did reconcile before she passed away, and that's fantastic. I'm very, very grateful for that. But I think because I didn't have a wonderful relationship with my mom and she did miss so much of my life, I want to make sure that that does not happen between myself and Lucy. I want to be there for her in every capacity that I possibly can. Now, I know that there are parents out there that, like I said, send their kids to daycare, that, you know, don't get to spend nearly as much time with their children as I do, and they are wonderful parents. I am not taking anything away from that. I am just simply stating that in my situation, 4 days with her does not seem like enough. Now, Dave said to me when we were talking about it, he said, well, even if you were a stay-at-home mom, you still wouldn't feel like it was enough. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. How much time with your child is enough? There's never enough time. And I never thought about any of that. I never thought about dying. I never thought about how fast time flies, how, you know, you need to tell your loved ones how much you love them immediately because you don't know when the last time you're going to see them is. I never thought about that until I became a mom. So I think becoming a parent really put a lot of things into perspective for me, good and bad. And it does worry me. I have a lot of worry. I just want to be like the absolute best, most present mother that I can be. So, I don't know. It's hard. I don't know. Have I even been in the brain most of this time? I don't know. Anyways, I just wanted to get that off of my chest, and I wanted to tell you guys, moms and dads, that if you feel that way, and I'm not a loony person, that you are not alone, and that it's okay. You just want to be the best parent that you can possibly be. At least that's how I feel. I want to love Lucy as much and for as long as I possibly can. So, I don't know. Life's weird.